Hello guys. Okay, so today I will talk about city skylines. So the conventional wisdom is to create a road layout starting from your exit, highway exit to your city entry like that. But then you just build city around that entry and then you just stuck or don't know where to expand your city because you don't have any plan at the first time you start the city. And that's actually like not that bad, but I think there's a good way to do this. Like so, for example, I have mods here, 25 tiles mods, so I can unlock 25 tiles here after I buy all the tiles. And then I will create zones everywhere. Like the zone is based on the natural resource, and not only the natural resource, I also zone it according to the terrain height. So for example, let's take a look a bit closer here. So we have like almost flat terrain here. So this is best for like international airport or something huge like that. And then I have like mountainous or high, little bit high land here and suitable for village and low density residential. And just below it, it's like not flat but not high enough. So this is I think it's better for like high end residential. It's not downtown or city center, but it's I think it's quite good enough for high end apartment. Okay, and when we go back to the district view, as you can see, I create a few district here. For example, this district is related to farming industry. This district is related to like low density, and also this, and also this. And as you can see, when we have start from the beginning, we don't know where to place our road, we don't know where to place our residential, commercial, or industry. But when we create the district first, we can imagine where the road will be there, or what kind of transportation that you need to connect the district. Okay, so basically the point of creating a road is to connect between 2 points. For example, I want to connect Maple Square with Sheffield and Briarwood district and then the Amber Park. So how to connect it? The best way to connect it is to create a road following their like border, district border. So you just create a road following their district border and then voila, you just create them together, right? So that's efficient. So we just close this view and then take a look. We have main route. This is natural. This will be natural main route. Why? Because it touch every district. Because this is naturally district border. So it will touch every district on right side or the left side. So you don't have to be fancy at first. You just create a basic like intersection first, and then when you see that the vehicle is moving down this road and then they are struggling, you can then upgrade it to like a roundabout. And then you can also use time manager to restrict certain vehicle. For example, I restrict trucks for coming down here to the residential district. It's forbidden, so the truck have to use the main road, and then it will go down here and reach their destination. So okay, so because I am more focused on connecting the district, I just not focusing enough to the highway highway exit or entry, but that's okay because we can just focus more on your district connection, right? So whenever you get clog up or you get traffic jam, you just rethink the possibility on how to upgrade your roads. So these roads is like have big open space, which you might think it's like a little bit a waste of space, but in actuality you can just like this one, you can use it as a metro station, or you can just upgrade the road later, something like that. You can create a semicircular roundabout here. The possibility is endless when you have like green space open for the future development. So how about this road? Because this road is not meant for the main road, so I just built along it. Why? Because actually there is nothing here, like there is actually will be nothing here. It's just like a more residential, and then this might be somewhat another residential. So when you have plan in mind, you can know what to connect and what not to connect, and then you just don't waste your road. So in the beginning it will be look like this, like as you can see, this street is doesn't make sense because it is actually following the terrain of height, height of the terrain, and later you can just build the city around it. You can build the homes or commercial here according to your need, and then you just can connect it to the highway because it is there. As you can see, it is on the border of the district. So creating road based on this district border is very makes sense, and it will help you to design better your city, design your city better, right? So strictly acts like boundaries. So you have boundaries here. For example, here is your boundaries, and then you cannot expand further here because you might want to use this as something else, and you cannot expand here because you want to use it as something else, and you can just stop expanding when you see this main road. Okay, that's great. And the look of this, because we are following the natural resource and the landscape or the terrain hedge, in the end we can get a more non-grid looking streets, which is I think more appealing or more better than when you are boring with grid city design. You can just follow the terrain and resource, and that's it. You can get a quite nice looking road layout there. And yeah, basically that's, you also have to plan about the trip of your citizens, like so we have like outside train connection here coming down the street. So it's coming down here, so we have two coming, and then one let's go straight, one let's go straight to the other side of the map. So when we get incoming passenger train, they will stop here, and then they will transfer their passenger to our metro. So this our metro will transfer again to this multi-level metro station, and then we can distribute the passenger using bus or another metro. basically there is no strict rules on how to what kind of transportation you have to use, but for me I use bus for like local district movement. So this bus route is actually only on this district, and then there is also a bus route for this district only, and there is a bus route for crossing the district, but you have to be limiting on how many districts you want to transfer. For example, I just at maximum my bus transferring one to another neighbor district, and then have when you pass by another transportation you can just drop them there. Okay, so when you use metro you actually want to connect for more than one district. So for example, we have industrial district here, and you want to connect it together. Because why? Because maybe it will be a lot of people here working, and it's also the first drop off from the international airport, so it will need a bigger capacity. So I think bus doesn't have enough capacity to carry them together, so we just use this metro station for the aesthetic. I think that's good, like nice metro here. As you can see from the zoom out, and you can see you have like a good and nice metro line here. But for me personally, I use metro and I want to connect multiple district with their neighbors, something like that. So that's it, bus for like one district inside this district, or you can connect bus from district A to district B and district B to district C, but you just don't create a long line of bus because that's not efficient. You can use metro to connect these two districts with this one industrial district or with this international airport. That's it for me, and the tips is working quite well. Like you can see, I have like 85, 86 traffic flow, and then yeah, maybe we can let it run. We will get another attraction for tourism, and let's see how can we get better or worse from this. So yeah, basically this airport is like a bit hack. Like you can say, like I use move it mode to move for airport here to create I could think it's quite nice to have like a big multi-terminal, like this is for local, this is for like incoming, this is for outgoing, something like that. But yeah, that's nice, and they sometimes collide on another, but like you can see, like you can just good as smooth as I think they want to like they go to war or something like that. It's like a fighter jet flying together, like ooh. Okay, that's it. So I then for the district you have to plan for something like mass transit district and for logistic district. So logistic is, for example, you have industrial here, and then you have, for example, I have my industrial here like 1 2 3 4 5, like, and then I need somewhere where I have to unload the product from the industry. So for industry, they are either sell the goods to our commercial zone or they will export, right? And for export they can use like highways, or they can use train. So this is a good candidate for that purpose. This middle height will be our logistic district. Why? Because we have highway access here, and we have like a rail or train access. And as you can see, this rail or train can go here, where you can create a harbor around here. So you can connect your harbor with your train, go down the path, and then you will come here to your logistic district, and your logistic district will distribute the item to your industry, because it's just near, right? And when your industry want to distribute their products to our local commercial, they can just use the highway. It's close, right? That's nice. And then further back here, we can use this as another residential district. I think that's nice. And then we can just use this highland here as the historical district, so where you can maybe that's nice to have attraction here, but it's just for like small density, or I think low density residential here. And you need another attraction, which or park you may say, and then you can just use this as attraction district, something like that. So you can plan ahead based on what you have. When you create the district first, you can just lay down the road following the border of the district, and then voila, you have plan in your mind, and you will know what to do when you upload up your saved game. You don't have to remember anything, you just type in here is this like attraction or high-end residential here, or you can type in here like this is for logistic district, this is for international airport, and this is for mass transit, something like that. I think that's quite wrap up what I want to say here. So don't focus too much on the highway. As you can see, I just lay down some initial road here. I think it's still useless and it's ugly, but you will get the point. I will create a huge office district here, or I will have like a nice attraction site district here, something like that. It will just give you an idea. It doesn't have to be pretty, but yeah, that's it for me, and see you again next time. Thank you.